What magic was there?
Well, it's a reason.
Excuse me. Magical, right? What does sex have to do with it? Why are you sharing our intimate life with strangers? Maybe we should go our separate ways.
How can you release so easily over one event?
I've chosen to leave the project now.
Wow.
Here it is.
No
Just
one
like
has
this.
entered like this before. I came here for Alexi, for hot Alexi, for hot Alexi.
To the road where...
What are you doing with him?
You.
Me?
Are you ready to take her with a kid?
Let's try. Something might happen from this.
I haven't seen or felt any flirting from Katya around you. Just some, I don't know, genes, some monkeys. I'm realizing it's better not to befriend or talk to anyone here. Believe me.
Why are you
it's
whining?
yours.
It won't work. I'm
That's a
talking about
scumbag.
Gotchi there.
Okay, let's take
not
it.
open up, you freak.
Yeah,
Don't let
we'll
it
do it.
start.
Hi, I'm Nelly Ermolayeva. This is the TV project Dom 2 New Life. Yesterday, after a dispute with Elena Teplovodskaya, Ilya Eberov claimed he would never divorce. Is Lena willing to remain a mistress for life? We will find out today.
It's the 7,324th day of our TV construction. Ilya Yabarov is in a relationship with Elena Teplovodskaya and even spoke of marriage. But Lena doesn't understand how to make it happen if Ilya is still not divorced from his ex-wife, Nastya Gol.
You have to get divorced. You have to get divorced. File for divorce.
I accept him as he is. I make compromises in the relationship. These phrases, I will never divorce. What's the point of this relationship then?
Regardless, they managed to patch things up. What did Ilya promise Lena this time?
Hello, Max. Good morning.
Alone on the swings by the pool on a lovely day. I'm smiling. Ilya apologized all night? Yes. He apologized all night, huh? Yes. Was he healing his wounds?
No, he's actually a
Tell
good
me
guy.
how it went.
So in the evening, he apparently approached her and said, "Please forgive me."
Only apologies at night, That's just because you go to bed in packs. No.
If you want to apologize to each other, no, I'm happy they're moving ahead. It doesn't matter when.
Oh, I can't exactly say the time I'm ready to wait. Most likely when we seriously talk about a wedding, when we seriously consider having children, then the question of divorce will come up, about the registry office and so on.
So what did you ultimately decide about the divorce? We're not bringing up that topic. We agreed not to discuss it for now. That's all. No need to raise it, no problem. Just watch the ads. Even if you make me, I still won't do it. Yes, I think everyone already understands this. It's all been covered. When I want, you can see for yourself. It's bursting out of me. I'm talking about it myself. But when I'm under pressure, I still won't do it. I'll do it my way. Honestly, this divorce topic is bothering me. I mentioned I have unresolved issues with my ex-wife concerning documents, finances, and so on. I don't want to part on bad terms.
I'm just saying it's important that you listen to me and at least try. Don't yell. Don't lose it. You get it?
What did he say?
Well, he will try.
Make an effort.
Did you have magic afterward, yes?
Well, it's a reason.
So it was an excuse, right? Why is he sad today?
Sad?
I
No.
thought so. I haven't seen him yet, but he seems a bit sad.
No. It should be fine. God forbid.
He ought to be cheerful.
Stop
He ought to be
complaining.
cheerful. Is your energy spent, or are you too hot? Lena, don't overheat. That's key. Listen, it's not triggers. She's not a former lover or anything. What lover?
Oh God, there's no love. Listen, my ex-wife and I, well, we just have a stamp on paper. In essence, we've long been nothing to each other. Good friends, partners, whatever you want to call it, I repeat. But I'll say it again, it's just a formality on paper, nothing more. In our hearts, minds, souls, wherever, we've long released each other.
While Igor Grigoriev was away, many thought Ekaterina Kvashnikova was flirting with Alexei Bezus.
3 shoulders left.
Who is Galila for?
I'm going insane, and yes, it really is like that. Well, I really like it.
Recently, Igor returned and stated that he completely trusts his girlfriend.
When I received calls discussing your speculations about people's flirts, I didn't doubt it for even a moment, to be honest.
However, today, Igor made the decision to investigate what actually took place between Lesha and Katya.
Basically today, I came to the conclusion not to verify, and I didn't question whether, in your words, I saw the show again. Specifically that moment when Bezus arrived at the clearing. You were there with Klava, how everything was presented, how it was all summarized, that you dressed up for him and they wanted to catch you in something. In short, it's complete nonsense. I didn't like Ibarov's behavior. Well, we're not really friends. The part that bothered me was when he talked with Bezus about how you two are almost like a couple, or that you could possibly become one. And the thing about Lyoka, from someone, ambiguous answers, some flirting, and some unclear communication definitely came from Bezus. I suppose there's not much left that can truly astonish me in this life, but now, whenever I suddenly plan to go somewhere, be it fishing or elsewhere, life will toss me around and I'll be aware of it. You can really expect a lot from certain people and not expect support.
Maybe you're happy, but I'm not. It feels dirty, though.
It's okay.
It's
hey,
dirty.
Head.
I have no idea.
Where is it
How
dirty?
is it dirty?
You didn't dry it enough. Where is it dirty?
Touch it. This is a... I can't style them anymore.
Why are you crying?
Because my hair won't lay right. I'm tired of it every day.
Call the one who did your hair. Let her advise you on how to care for it properly.
I feel so sorry for you. Everything feels wrong. The toner isn't setting, my hair is a mess, and I have no clothes. Where is this all going?
I felt so bad for you being there. Sure, you didn't start right, but you were also wrong in some ways. The truth is, you're just standing there, and around you are just, I don't know, hyenas, some monkeys jumping around wanting to accuse you of standing there, I don't know, half naked, flirting. Okay, I get it, she's standing there. I heard her say something like, look, flirting? What the hell is flirting?
I was anxious about Igor arriving. He might also think I acted inappropriately. But everything is fine. The most important thing for me is that he doesn't doubt me.
I see it too in every way.
Everything's normal. At least it's soft. They see me.
I have thick hair. It's not soft, it's thick, so it feels soft. It can be hard too. I just have thick hair. I have a lot of it.
I have a lot of hair too, but he doesn't see what's happened.
All right, let me dry it. I'll comb it nicely. Let's go. I'll brush it for you. I'm ready to wash my hair myself. Dry it with a blow dryer, brush it out. The main thing is to keep it calm.
It's tough that when I leave, it's clear where we are, that this isn't home, where everyone is close and wishes you well. But I clearly saw how people want to create confusion when we were separated for a while. I definitely saw that and will discuss it. Well, it's all clear with Ibar, but these... You know what's the worst part? There are men like Ilya and Lyoka, if they see themselves that way. And this gossip looks really weird. I want to understand who is with me, who these people really are.
Is there no round comb here? We'll get a comb. We'll buy everything. Why are you so worried?
You'll be fine now. Everything will be all right. You need to dry it with hot air. Who told you that?
No need for cold.
Well, let's sprinkle something on them.
All is well with Canada. They'll become fluffier and get tangled.
Oh my!
That's quite something.
No one has entered like this before. I came here for Alexei. To Alexei. Hot. How do you feel about hurt men? I really dislike it when men get hurt.
It's dog nonsense, if I'm being honest.
Valeria, who are you visiting? To Alexei. Hot.
Are you taking charge of this girl? I can't.
And that's it again. I did it this way. Nothing worked for me. It seems you just chose Katya and trusted that your friend isn't that great. You're mixing cutlets and flies all together.
I don't see or feel any flirting from Katya, and I don't feel my own flirting either. I'm starting to think it's best not to be friends or talk to anyone here.
So, Camera, you're not real. You're not who you think you are.
Well, that's a viewpoint. Am I an actor? My life is a theater.
Wow, it's Monday, new faces. We're bringing joy to some of the guys. 2 new girls are coming into the area right now. Girls.
Girls.
Girls. Oh my.
Wow, that's something.
No one has entered like this before. What's your name? I'm Veronica. How old are you? I'm 22. I live in Moscow. I'm from Blagoveshchensk. I work as a barber, a men's hairdresser. Wow. I know you didn't just come here for nothing. Yes, I came here for Alexei. To Alexei. Hot. So what connects you two? Besides the casts on your arm and leg. We were familiar before the projects. We met a year ago. We were close. And then... Wait, what do you mean by close contact? Well, we were dating, going on dates. That's what I mean. So, not just friends, right? We didn't get serious. Why? Well, he chose to follow another path. And I did too. We parted on good terms, peacefully, without any scandal. We communicated well. I just don't understand what caused your split. I probably wasn't prepared then. I had just been in Moscow. Prepared for what? For a relationship. Did he ask you to move in together? Yes, he had great intentions. Live together? Yes, he proposed that. He rented an apartment. He presented it to me on a silver platter. It seems to me that if you find a man attractive and he's ready to do a lot, why did you choose to end the relationship? Well, my heart said that. I don't know, I was just scared. A good life would have changed. I guess I was a bit afraid of how fast everything was moving. What has changed is that you are here now. Now I'm ready. Oh, now you're ready for this relationship and to live with him. Is Alexei ready now?
Well, it's been a while, I think. We should still catch up. We haven't seen each other for a long time. We communicated mainly through social media. Mostly lately.
So what's your take on why she turned you down?
Yes, maybe she hasn't really moved on from her past relationship. Maybe not. Because girls often leave things unsaid. If I'm in a relationship and she says, well...
What about you? Have you severed ties? Are you not ready to give her another chance? Or are you still intrigued?
I can't say anything about a second chance for now. Well, we need to talk. There's more to consider. Honestly, I've cooled off a bit already, because it flares up. And then at some moment, well, I definitely wanted to.
I understand you, team. Let's ask a question to Lesha and Veronica now. I'm sure there's something interesting to ask. Ilya.
You know, I'm sitting here talking to my girlfriend and thinking, wow, how different Lesha's tastes are. First Elena, then someone else. Can she afford it?
Perhaps for you?
Perhaps. I have another question. Lesha, I have a straightforward question for you. Are you willing to take responsibility for her? No.
I can't give you a quick answer like that to say, because
we're not
I see,
at a train station.
well, you were
sitting. Lesha, no, we weren't sitting.
It's been a week.
We always built
yes, I
relationships.
saw. I'm saying it again. I'll look at everything carefully. We'll talk. And because of that, something will work out. I can't take it.
She wants to look, Lesha. I just want to know.
Well, I can't just take everything again. I've done that before. Nothing worked out for me.
Let's complicate things a bit. Will Elena allow Lesha to build a relationship? That's a serious question. Elena.
What do you think of hurt men?
I don't like it when men feel hurt. It's
That's
weak.
Lesha. What to do about it?
Knowing me, do you think I'm hurt?
Yes, we all know.
We know, Lesha. Yes, sorry, damn it.
And in general,
I asked you not to use such words. It just made me uncomfortable.
Wait, you gave the green light then, so let's not talk about whether you asked or
Then
not.
we'll start
You
arguing.
clearly sat there and gave the go-ahead, so I didn't call you sensitive. And about
No,
men who feel
it's
hurt.
not nice. I wasn't hurt. I just felt uneasy.
That's my take, Lesha.
Well, it doesn't matter what you like or dislike. It's my opinion. I didn't hurt you at all. Not at all.
Do you see?
Kira and Nika relate to that, and what should you do if a man is always offended? How do you manage with such a man? Well, generally touchy.
that's the worst thing that can happen in life. It turns out you can't live. Just right
Man,
now.
just give up on Lesha.
Well, you know, there's another option that...
He behaves this way with you, but will act differently with another girl. By the way, that's the biggest mistake a girl makes when she thinks that if he treats her this way, he will treat me differently. He will treat you just like that.
You need to respond to another question. Are you okay with the relationship? If that's the question,
I wouldn't have identified whether I wanted to give my approval or not, but I do if needed.
Elena, then it's possible.
Well, then it's okay. Why even question her? You are my word, my life, really.
She is the
what,
one,
brother? You are
the
my
main
word.
woman
You are my
for
word.
now.
And is that
That's
needed?
how it is. So who else wants to ask? Yes, Lesha?
Yes, I want Veronica to show how she attracted Alexei despite the crutches. I hope she takes a seat.
She hasn't seduced him yet.
So
There's
she
more
can
to come.
reveal her charms and sit with Alexei.
Leoha, let me
Alexei
take
will
her.
take a seat.
You framed the question incorrectly. Hold on. Elena, is that all right? Hot will move to Veronica. Let's do it this way instead. She gave her consent.
Everything is fine.
Leoha,
No, you're not keeping me here. I gave you. But is it required?
Leoha, Leoha. What are we organizing? Everything in order. We want to see how you both appear together.
Cool, nice work. How Veronica seduces, how she lets loose.
Awesome. Look how you shine like diamonds. Yes.
Look at this. How...
Let's go to the second girl and see who you came for. Oh, it's Katya Kvashnikova. Just one face. What's your name? Valeria. Who did you come to see? Lesha Goryachiy.
Correctly.
Correction properly. Goryachiy. To Lesha Goryachiy. Wait, are you familiar with him?
We haven't met outside the perimeter. We've only chatted. That's it.
You...
But I
you
understand you
texting?
talk to many people.
Yes.
Of
Can we
course, with
learn
Lesha's.
about this correspondence? Who messaged whom? Alexei. Hi. You're so nice. Did you call here for the project? Yes, I did. When was that? No, it was recently. What do you like about him? He is very kind. How do you
repeat.
know he is kind?
I have a broken
Can
arm.
you tell if a man with a broken arm is
That
kind?
Leoha is like that.
He gets hit for
He
his
is the
arm.
kind of
Doesn't
person
answer.
that-
But he's really nice. If you are so delicate, affectionate, and soft, and want a man like that, who will lead your relationship? Because
He
Leoha
isn't
isn't
like
like that.
I want a man to be supportive.
I say,
I'm telling you.
Leoha is not like that.
Yet?
But he can be 50-50. Yellen, we can't manage without you. Tell me, if they want Leoha to be the locomotive, what should they do?
That's a disaster, Nelly. So you shouldn't even expect that here. Wanting is not necessary. It's definitely a negative here. Honestly, Leoha is really nice, girls. In some moments, he can be genuinely kind. But as a man, he struggles to make decisions. So ask yourself if you should do this now.
This wait, it's honestly a bunch of nonsense. And I can say that. Hold on. I'll call you now. If you communicate with someone and mention their discomfort, you don't become a wait. It's truly enjoyable. Why should I continue talking to someone who is involved with others?
What do you mean?
I'm referring to this person.
All about Elena?
Yes.
You have
We were
girls
discussing
coming
one
to you
topic.
for a duel.
I get it. But now she is preparing some kind of resume. It's really unclear.
It directly concerns her, specifically us. What's the connection with other people?
Leoha, do you want to sit with her?
Who?
Tolina, yes, right now. I need more.
All right. Who are you even interested in? I just can't figure it out. Veronica, Valeria.
To Valeria, we know each other already. Overall, as individuals and in relationships, well, as a girl, we've already talked a lot and reached some conclusions. Close.
What did you come to? You
Well,
didn't
not
come to
nothing,
anything. She
but to
invited my
something.
girl.
To something, but we didn't get there. That's it.
Yes, Valeria.
Valeria, I still don't know.
Let's find out. Show us her. Are there any questions that interest you? A woman.
Yes, there are many. I just can't
Where is-
formulate them specifically right now.
Clava, join this chat.
Look, Valeria, if things don't work out with Lesha, we have plenty of available guys. Who else could you consider? I don't quite understand who is available. They are all free, all three. I want to talk to Alexei if it doesn't work out. We have Lesha without a flag.
And about the flag?
I wanted to ask you how old you are, when your last relationship ended, and if you pursue men. I'm 21.
About my last relationship. I was married. I ended my marriage 2 years ago. And
Why did you divorce?
separate?
I didn't hear much about it.
About
Regarding
well,
his
a man with a
character,
mother.
you
married
liked
him.
this
You had a
man
child pregnant,
initially.
especially since
We constantly argue. We can't live together at all.
not at all. Just how together, just like that.
That's it. So, my decision. Today, Veronica, Valeria, and Lesha are going to the city.
They will decide in the launch.
Lesha, get ready because the car is already waiting for you.
Okay.
So that's it. Good luck to you all.
Yes, well done. So it turns out you just chose Katya and trusted that your friend isn't that cool.
Cutlets, flies. What's up with cutlets? You're mixing flies all together.
Turn on the camera. You're not genuine, not like you.
So that's the thought. Am I an actor? My whole life is a play.
So Nika has more chances than Valeria, right? Veronica?
I don't see her as a rival because I see that Lesha shows more interest in me. I don't know. For some reason, tenderness is very important to me.
You can forget about that. For me, it's like, I believe it's just built in from birth.
Welcome to the city, folks.
Women, I ask you. Hi, everyone.
Hello, all. Well, it's obvious there are people with issues here. I wish you all a quick recovery.
Thanks.
But girls, let me tell you something. Please, come in. Don't hesitate. I need to sit down to take off my shoes because I can't.
Yes, put your leg up.
Will a big chair be okay?
Hop, hop, hop.
Almost.
That's it.
Almost. Thanks a lot. Thanks. Come on. Will you sit down to make it easier? Can you please take a layer? Yes, sure. Let's do it.
I see this lovely design. It looks very costly and lavish. I've seen it online, but I've never been inside the structures. It's incredibly beautiful, aesthetic, and I was amazed.
Ellen, I understand you're feeling depressed. In the morning, I see you crying. Something's not right. Your head isn't clear, your hair's off, and there's not enough of it. What's going on? I've been feeling unsteady. No? It's just that when Maxim behaves perfectly, you start feeling down. It's just so boring.
Not boring. Actually, I should have gone to breakfast with him. He was ready and waited for 2 hours, but I didn't go. Let's just leave.
I couldn't get ready. Hey, I know you. When you want to, you get it together and go.
But here, everything is different. No, Maxim, honestly, I'm not to blame for anything. I'm a fussy person, a fussy girl. That's a fact. I get that you both are...
Alexei, right? You're not just neighbors anymore. Right now, you're competitors. And who will show interest first? Lesha, tell me a bit. What about the girl? What did you discover while driving to the city with Polina?
Let's start with Veronica. We've been acquainted for a year now.
Got it.
and we know each other well.
Sure, I know that tale. What
about
don't
me?
I know? Tell me.
Well, we didn't get to a relationship, so to say. There were
There was a reason,
reasons.
though.
Well, I think to some extent it was her fault, and maybe I...
Right, Nika? Truthfully, we had a problem.
Yes,
He's here,
she
right?
might not have been ready then. I was just too fast, so to say. He approached it sharply, to a relationship, to live together, and more.
I don't consider Veronica a competitor since I noticed that Lesha is more interested in me. He shows me more care and attention.
I'm just fussy. I can't sit still. My head is spinning. You see, I wash it 200 times a day and it's still dirty. Everything is getting on my nerves. The makeup won't stick, my hair won't lay right, nothing is working. I've tried on all my outfits and I don't like any of them. I'm already hot and irritated.
It's all just simple. Because today you're not as striking as always, but it's fine. You're still cute.
Yes, pretty. Not a beauty, of course, but pretty, and that's fine. Why are you nitpicking? Not a beauty, and that's okay. What matters is that you're fine.
What, should
That's
I
how
call
it
you a
is with
beauty?
us.
No, or other
No, or other
beauties
ones.
look, or beauty? That's an improvement. Is this better? Tell me. All right, I won't torture you. Go wash your hair again. Give it a try. And do something else. Max will dry your hair and fix you up. Sounds
Beauty's
good.
perfect.
I'm telling you, he's perfect. You don't need monotony. So does that mean Nika has more chances?
Then Valeria.
Well, no. Well, honestly, I liked Valeria too. She's sweet.
Yes, since you know her already, I recommend you connect with Valeria, since you haven't met her yet. I gather you had some light chats, correct? Yes. So, girls, I hope you'll give us a presentation so we can learn more about you. Lesha, take the girls on a tour and show them around.
Is one enough?
He's alone.
So here you go. This is the guest room. It offers a beautiful view, a lovely couch. We have broadcasts from the glade here. I'll show interest in her. In Lara, yes. Because she seems like a nice girl. Kind, sincere, I hope. And we haven't talked much yet. I think we need a little time to get her comfortable, to look, so she can adapt to the setting, to me. I'm for someone casual, she's for me. But I'm more of a reserved person.
Igor, I heard your talk with Katya Kvashnikova. You said honestly that you checked the broadcasts and what occurred while you were gone. And you're disillusioned. You even put on social media that you'll no longer trust those you trusted before.
I have a single question for Lyoka at this moment. Why, after our conversation, did this topic drag on for so long? Couldn't it have been cut off? What was your intention? I don't know. Not flirting. Let's call it a game. You were aware she's my girlfriend. Perhaps my choice was confusing to you, but I have to respect it.
Well, before I answer, I want to know, have you come to any conclusions within yourself? Listen, we're at a point, I just want to know, will this make a difference? My reply? Or have you already made up your mind? Look, you and I...
We shook hands and we talked about everything. I see both the negatives and positives. I refer to your call when you and Katya sorted everything out without me. Right now, I think this is Ted and our conversation, meant to understand, at least for me, who is beside me and how we move forward. What disappointed me most was that the team and certain individuals really caught me off guard. They had the opportunity to doubt that Katya is somehow dishonest and capable of any flirting while she's with me.
You're not fun for me, huh?
I mean, I'm not interested in you. What would I do with you then?
So I'll spend the whole day gathering. I'll go gather now.
Go gather. Go collect, and I'll connect with you later.
Are you bored with me? No.
I'm not bored with you, Lynn.
It's so enjoyable that you're on your phone and can't look away.
Are you stuck right now?
I'm not joking, I'm serious. Maybe you're bored with me.
Maybe you don't need to talk to anyone at all? So no thoughts come in? No one says how they think.
What qualities do you value in girls?
Uh-huh. I start with family, like family values. A complete family, an incomplete one. So, there are mom and dad traveling.
Of course.
Yes.
But I don't fulfill those values. I have my real parents.
Ah, yes, there's also this tale. In general, they talk.
Yes.
Well, that's already a positive thing. I have that too. I have a stepfather.
My father has been around since I was 5. Well,
We have that.
again, he's the one who raised me, and I consider him my father. Because, well, I can't see it differently.
Do you talk to
To
your
me, he is
biological
my
father?
dad. He died. Okay. Let's avoid the bad stuff.
I'm quite embarrassed. I think something feels off now, but not quite. And a bunch of emotions. Overall, I felt a bit anxious.
I have a balance. On one side, you go to Katya and say you're let down by our friendship, while on my side, I have my expectations. I thought you'd come to me and say you were let down by Katya, that she caused all this. It turns out you just chose Katya and trusted her, saying your friend isn't that great.
No, wait, look, you're mixing up cutlets and flies, everything together. No, they made me. I'm talking to my girlfriend about our relationship and reflecting on it.
No, you see,
Slava, not
Igor,
now.
Lesha says Katya initiated all this. Is that correct? Yes, definitely.
What does it mean that Katya started it? Katya just chose to speak when I was gone, and it seems Lesha was uneasy about what she said regarding his relationship. Her behavior was puzzling. I pointed out where she was wrong and what she shouldn't have done. There should be absolutely no insults. I don't support that at all and don't think it's right.
Katya had her mission in her philosophy. She fulfilled it. Good for her. I commend that. But after fulfilling it, I remain the one at fault. I'm completely convinced that Igor's perspective is shifting because of Katya. I think she doesn't do it directly. It's her demeanor as a woman who's suffering. She's in pain, and Igor has to discover who she's suffering over.
I don't know why, but I find tenderness very significant in a girl. To notice the small details. Like opening doors and carrying bags. That's all significant. Naturally, loyalty. That's it.
I'll be honest, moments like these are just... I don't even count them as accomplishments or anything.
But it's not all like that.
Well, not everything, true. But we're discussing me and you at the moment. So don't even worry about it. For me, it's like... I believe it's something that's just been there since birth. Yes, those are little things for me that I don't even notice.
For some, you see, it's quite...
For some, it's tough.
Yes. To show respect, like, look, I'm a good person, but for me, it's just a regular thing. Well, everyone seems a bit dull about it. The feelings are a bit flat for now, and the talk. It feels really short. I thought I was talking less, but she's saying almost nothing.
Lesha, is he still your friend? Or is trust gone?
Right. Nelly, if he wasn't a friend, I wouldn't even be discussing this now. It wouldn't be important to me. We're friends, and misunderstandings happen in friendships as well. And it's this misunderstanding I want to settle now, so I can be calm knowing my girlfriend can be close and no one will claim they're in the same crowd, that it's some kind of fling or something else. So these topics should be stopped. Regarding behavior
That's
and
it.
communication, the microclimate is definitely important for me.
Lesha, I hope you can take the time today to clarify things with Igor. I understand you don't see eye to eye with Katya's truth. Of course.
I'm generally an open guy, you know, and I often get disappointed. I've come to the conclusion that it's better for me not to be friends or communicate with anyone here. I have my own relationships, and to be honest, it seems like it would be simpler for me to live like that. Lyuka, I decided to come directly with Katya so we could resolve the issues from my absence once and for all. And my attitude remains the same. I want us all to live in harmony. Lyuka is really important to me as a friend, and I know what kind of person he is. And even if there are provocations or barbs, all of that can be addressed and altered, including Katya's view.
Let's start with what you don't like. Come on. As a friend, I want to smooth everything over.
Look, the situation has come to an end. I truly don't understand why it was initially supported by something like this. That's odd. I don't understand why this is going on.
I haven't noticed any flirting from Katya, nor do I feel any. I'm not flirting either. So this topic is ruled out right from the start. That's a fact. The second point, Ekaterina, as a participant, has the right to speak. It's not just about having the right. She really needs to voice her opinion on everything happening. I called you, gave you a heads up, and mentioned that Katya had this intention. You knew about it, we talked about it. The only thing that was incorrect was that we revisited an old topic.
I can't understand. Did you get lucky or not? Or did Goryachiy get lucky or not? It seems like girls came for him. There are 2 girls on the project. But maybe this is only going to make things worse for him, you know?
Well, I think this is definitely tough for him
Why
since
is
there are
that?
2 girls. I don't think he can handle something like this, even if there isn't much pressure.
To be honest, he struggles with just one.
Sure, this is
Agreed?
where the hurt feelings will kick in. Oh, I don't know. He doesn't really offer much clarity. Overall, he tries to provide some specifics, but they're quite peculiar, to say the least.
No, he's only doing lessons with him in relationships.
He said nothing
didn't say
concrete
anything
to
specific.
Elbarov. He didn't reply or confirm.
I love it a lot. Active things,
Yeah,
resting, going somewhere, riding something, that's just
On
pure
something.
joy.
on a kayak, why not?
On a kayak doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm planning to jump from a
Boots,
parachute.
kayaks.
I haven't jumped yet.
You've never skydived?
No, but I really want to.
In the gym. That's a cool thing.
Riding
Can I do
horses.
it?
It's active leisure. I like it.
Wow, we're very similar. I also enjoy active leisure. I love nature a lot.
Nature, yes, classic.
For the most
Do I ride
part,
stomach?
I've had times when I'd leave training, after practice and go somewhere with more nature, some sunsets and other things. I had such an evening, alone with music and other stuff. Sometimes I was with friends.
You settled the old matters, right?
Everyone stayed in their own place. I don't need to prove how it was. I remember it this way. She remembers it that way. That's it. What about everything else?
I understand that there's really no point in digging, well, To tear at one place, well, that's okay.
The most important thing for me is that your soul is at peace because this fact triggered you. It's in the past. I'm talking to
Are there
Leopa
any
now.
questions from Katya?
Who?
For my part.
Well, that's already it. We've had multiple talks. I mentioned what I don't like and why. And you have no more to say.
I didn't get why we were bringing up details. She says it didn't happen. You say it did. Anyway, I don't want to explore this further now. The important thing is that you have no questions or grievances about it. Am I right?
It's just pointless. Overall, I think talking as a trio is a pretty good option. But there are moments I don't see the point in discussing, because Alexei has his truth and I have mine. And to avoid making Igor feel uneasy. In short, there are topics we won't cover anymore.
Well, he has a thing for one of us, they say.
To whom?
Girl pirates. Whose crush?
crush?
No. A proper healthy girl. Well,
Which one
did he
came
say?
today?
Yes. Yes, Lyra. And which one is the
one
other?
Is the other?
Yes.
The second girl was there. Did he find
Well,
her attractive?
sort of more. He tried something with the first one, and it seems like
Well, he really liked her. But now he can't escape the second one either.
No,
It's a similar situation to his.
To discuss.
Complicated. She has to be carried around, Move her from one couch to another.
No, listen. She's in a very good position. She's more vulnerable, and you can't really avoid her.
Damn, picture this. I wanted to ask and forgot. It happens.
Guys, I apologize for interrupting your chat. This is your introduction. There's a correspondent at Polyana, you see, who sent me a picture. And as they say, a woman's or what? I won't disclose. And as they say, I want an explanation crew for what occurred in the admin building before the departure.
Oh, I can clarify that without any issues, perhaps.
Can you repeat?
Let's give it a try. No one got it yet. Here's Veronica, here's Valeria, and then Kirill began to act all jittery, like, yes. Veronica, Here's a sandwich like this. No, they were with Alexei Bezos, thinking someone wants to take a girl from me or whatever. And now there are two. That's too much for him.
Well, right, the guys don't get approached, but they call me a whiner. They come to me, not to them. You can do this as well.
So, you decided to gift Valeria a PTSU and right away marked boundaries so they wouldn't come close, right?
Correct.
Honestly, I'm convinced that I know you're far from a superficial person. You see the situation very clearly, but the way you comment on it, you know, I just see it. Your motives are clear to me, and that doesn't mean you want to hurt me, our relationship, or Igor. You're just doing a show. That's how I perceive it, in my opinion.
We live in a show, yes, and everything we do is a show. You could say that.
I view it a bit differently. A show, a reality show about life.
Or are you saying I'm an actor?
For me, you're not. I know how you can be, but when the camera is rolling, you're not authentic, not who you actually are.
Well, that's a viewpoint. Am I a performer? My whole life is a play. I do things I enjoy. So you can call me whatever you want. But I must understand who this thought is from. From Ekaterina, she was shut down, and her therapist advised her to be open, and she did. Just a simple example. But it's somehow possible.
With whom will the hot one return?
I'm betting on
Therefore,
a pirate. I'm betting on the hands. Yes, yes, yes.
the girls. He won't be the only one to return. The girls will come back alone since Lesha will run off somewhere. He'll just sit there. This will always be his. He'll sit like that, and something will
Yes,
occur.
I see. Lyra will manage to catch him, but Veronica won't.
How
Therefore,
do these things connect, like dislike, passionate moments?
Didn't any of the girls appeal to you? Well, of course you don't know them
Visually speaking.
Did you prefer me
And
with
how do you feel about
crutches?
tactility? Do you like it? Tactility? I enjoy tactility. I like Alexei, yes. And you?
Valeria? Yes, I really like him.
Do you like the word cheek?
Yes and yes.
Yes and yes. What does that imply?
No, I just wanted to say.
The
bye.
fantasies have sped up, right?
Yes, 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 yes. Well, I have many different good ideas.
So share, it's
Well, I won't
interesting.
do it all at
Today,
once. I'll
Alexei
slowly treat
Goryachiy will
myself.
be here.
I don't want to go fast. I've had experiences before when I did everything.
Okay,
Hi.
while you do this gradually, tomorrow will already be Tuesday.
No, not that slow.
How fast are we talking? Tell me so Valeria gets the pace.
I believe she already gets it. We've been discussing various topics, so we're learning about each other. Yeah,
When's the first date? When, Alexei?
honestly, I'd probably do it later this evening.
Valeria, do I have this right? Valeria?
For Valeria? Well, you don't mind, do you?
No, I'll go.
In summary, everyone, our life, we'll talk about it more while we're here, that's obvious. I gathered you all to put aside differences and talk.
Honestly, I'll say this. If you're friends, I'm very glad for your friendship, honestly. I don't mind if you don't talk to him or argue with him. But if Alexei Bezos tries to whisper in your ear and convince you that he sees...
Katya, remember this for good. I have my own views, and neither you, Lyosha, nor Mom, nor anyone can change that. I've always said this. What you can say is Lyosha. If there are reasons to ponder or ask a question, I have that right. At times, I honestly don't understand what Katya has in mind, because you do things that seem like she wants, but something still feels off. Not doing it makes things worse. I think it's just that Katya is probably hard to please.
So why are you hesitant about it?
You.
Me?
Are you prepared to take her and the child?
She didn't stop being a girl because of that. Let's try it out. Maybe something will come of this. I have a liking for you. That's how I understand it.
I didn't touch them with my hands.
It's
Everything
fine.
is
He's
fine.
okay.
Girls,
Hey.
wait. Maxim,
Girls, wait.
what's up? Maxim, awesome.
I'm not interested in hearing or listening to this. I have a connection with you.
Let's replace today's flowers with this. It's better to have a man around your neck than just to receive flowers.
You're my flower. We have
And
here.
what, Panda?
Hello.
This is Turkey, and here are these views. Wow. Oh. See, he enjoys rolling his hands like this.
What does sex have to do with it? Why are you discussing our intimate life with others? Perhaps we should part ways.
How can you just let go because of one situation?
I've decided to exit the project today.